G'day Pickleball family. First thing to know, as shared on thekitchenpickle.com, group sets new pickleball world record by playing for 36 hours straight. A group of 4 pickleball players set a new Guinness World Record over the past weekend in Texas by playing for 36 hours straight. The Pickle Breakers accomplished the feat over the course of 2 days on Saturday and Sunday at Pickler Universe in Carrollton, Texas, wrapping up Sunday night with a group hug at the net. Their effort was not only to break the previous record of 34 hours and 5 minutes that had been set in the UK, but also to raise money for the Taylor's Gift Foundation, a non-profit organisation based in Coppell, Texas, that provides families with free grief support after the loss of a loved one. The group members said they felt it was important to raise awareness of mental health challenges and how pickleball can be an outlet in times of grief. They encouraged people to donate $36 each and ultimately raised more than $18,000 as part of the effort. Second thing to know, as also shared on thekitchenpickle.com, Texas tops TCU to win Duper Collegiate National Championship. The University of Texas at Austin, or UT, pickleball team claimed its first Duper Collegiate National Championship this weekend in Atlanta with a win over Texas Christian University, or TCU, in the finals. Texas, a number 4 seed in the 64-team bracket, also had wins over Harvard in the round of 64, Baylor University round of 32, Washington round of 16, Utah Tech quarterfinals, and Grand Canyon semifinals. Utah Tech was the defending national champion and one of the favourites heading into the tournament. Texas won its quarterfinal, semifinal, and final matches all by a score of 3-1 in the MLP, or Major League Pickleball style format, never needing to go to a dream breaker. The Longhorns roster included pro player Jack Monroe, Natalie Liu, Eli Trumetter, and Zoe Khan, who has signed with UPA, or United Pickleball Association, recently and has competed in multiple pro PPA Tour events so far in 2025. The team's average DUPA, or Dynamic Universal Pickleball rating, was 5.223. By Texas winning the title and TCU making it to the final, both teams earned an invitation to compete at the Major League Pickleball mid-season tournament in Grand Rapids, Michigan in July. They will play against the Challenger level teams at that event. The Duper Collegiate National Championships results as follows: first, University of Texas at Austin; second, Texas Christian University; third, Florida Atlantic University; fourth, Grand Canyon University; and 5th to 8th, Samford, USC, Indiana, and Utah Tech. Third thing to know, as shared on pickleball.com, sports data storytelling makes pickleball's growth in the US crystal clear. On Monday, Sportsball published a uniquely creative video post on Instagram featuring narration and illustrations that detail everything you need to know about pickleball continuing to explode in popularity across the US. Let's talk about the rise of pickleball in America, opened the narrator. The latest SFIA, or Sports and Fitness Industry Association report, just dropped, tracking nationwide participation trends across sports, and the numbers for pickleball are wild. The key numbers, courtesy of SFIA, that accompanied the video: in 2019, 3.5 million people played pickleball. 5 years later, that number is nearly 20 million. That's 16 million new players, which means around 5% of the entire US has started to play the sport. Growth spans both casual and core players, and infrastructure is racing to keep up. Over 70,000 courts now exist nationwide, up 50% in just the past year, with mega facilities emerging in states like Florida, Arizona, and California. Pro leagues are scaling too. Major League Pickleball and the PPA Tour now share 150 plus athletes. Sponsorships are up 40% annually, and YouTube viewership rose 32% last year. Fourth thing to know, as shared on local TV news station website WTVM.com, 12 new pickleball courts opening at Recreation Centre in Auburn, Alabama. Pickleball courts located at a newly built recreation centre in Auburn, Alabama will become open to the public this week. 12 covered and lit courts will open tomorrow, Wednesday, at Lake Wilmore Park Recreation Centre. They will be available for public use free of charge on a first come, first served basis unless they're reserved or used for a Parks and Rec program. Paddles up.